Good evening and welcome to Trading Tuesday on the 22nd of March. This is Mark Owen speaking. It's been another pretty horrendous day worldwide, mainly for the terrorism attacks that have affected Brussels. And what this has done, it's brought arguments out about Brexit, it's made people run to the safe havens, and then basically the markets have started to correct themselves again. So do you know what? We're in that time of uncertainty. We've got Easter holidays looming, lack of liquidity, a lot of volatility. It's a time as a trader, and I've touched on it this morning, where we need to be disciplined. So how do we do that? Well, at the end of the day, we have to try and make money, okay? And when we make money, the simplest way to do it is, rather than walk into a casino and bet on red or black, what we have to do is we have to have a system, we have to have a strategy. So here at Phoenix Blue, what we do is we have a fundamental bias, we also have a technical bias. It doesn't mean those that just trade technicals or those that just trade fundamentals can't succeed. It just means we like ours to line up, or if we are trading against maybe a fundamental bias and we are trading the technicals, we believe it's going to be a correction. What I've got here is a chart of dollar yen, and this is what happened this morning. So when I did the morning update, bright and early, what you'll see is the chart was very, very similar to this, and price was just touching this 112.16 area. And we're still currently long this market from 111.14.7. Now, what happened, price was touching this level here, which you can see I drew in here, and the market just sold off very, very aggressively as soon as the news about Brussels was released. Now, you might ask myself, did I exit my position? The answer to that is no, I didn't. And it would have been very easy to say, yes, I did, and I banked some profit. Now, at the time of this decision and at the time of execution, let's say, I gave myself set rules in terms of how I was going to manage the trade and how I was going to exit the trade. Just because there was a news announcement that was horrific and it shocked the world, I still stuck to my trading plan. Okay, my trading plan was that as my trade moves, if I hit target 1, my second position, my stops go to break even. As it moves again, so if it was to break through this 112.15 or 112.20 area, then I can move my stop again. So currently my second position, my stops are at break even, and yes, the market did come pretty close, but not close enough. And you might say, well, why would you risk handing profit back? Well, at this point, I've already banked money and I can't lose. And through the testing that I've done, even through crazy news announcements, non-farm payrolls, ECBs, FOMCs, whatever it is, this is the system that one of the systems here at Phoenix Blue, and the system that I trade encompasses that. Sometimes it'll come back and it'll stop me out. We did have a loser today, which we will talk about, but again, I left it in there. So what we've seen is we've seen the market sell off, and then it's held. And it's come back and it's rallied back, not quite to where it was. So the scale on the right here, this is actually from this daily chart, so don't actually think that the numbers on the right here are where price is. Current price is around 111.75, I think it is. So again, I'm going to wait for, fingers crossed, we get a close above this 112.20, 112.40 area, and then I'll potentially look at taking a retest of this level and trade it back up to the 114s. And then again, same thing here, I'd be looking for a break and retest of this area here. Again, this is a fundamental bias, okay? Japan is in not a particularly healthy position economy-wise. They have tried to weaken their currency on numerous occasions, which they did do over here. It started to have the desired impact that they wanted, only to see it fall 1,000 pips. So right now, I would envisage that we're probably going to see some more weakening or stimulus at some point, so I'm prepared to hold this trade from down here, and I will look to add in, because if we get somewhere up around the 121s again, okay, that's going to be over 1,000 pip reward for me, but I got in on a 40-point stop, so that's a tremendous risk-reward trade that I'm prepared to hold. Now the next trade we're going to look at, again, it's another safe haven, it's gold. So what we saw this morning was the run to the safe havens, the stock market selling off, the FTSE selling off, the Dow Jones selling off. Basically anyone that was either in tourism, whether it was hotels, airlines, we saw oil sell off, but they're all starting to recover. So we saw, this is the weekly chart, and as you can see, we're approaching quite a bit of indecision in terms of the weekly candles. We had a test of this level here, again a test of the level, then we had a clear break through it, only to see it pull back and close in a similar area. Again, stayed above, then came below, only to close in the same area, and then now we're having an inside day, but we are only Tuesday, so anything could happen for the rest of this week. But you can see this sort of area here, I think we're around 1250 currently, is proving to be sort of a magnetic point. It's holding. Now if you look at what actually happened, this is the day's candle. So the news came out this morning and it's rallied straight up. It went from about 1240 to about 1270 if I remember rightly. So it rallied a good $30 on the day, only to come back, fall back about a good 15 or 16. At Phoenix Blue, we're waiting for a retracement, ideally in and around the 1200 to 1190, and we will be looking to get long gold. Now this was our losing trade. Personally, across the board actually here at Phoenix Blue, I think most of our traders actually had this one as well. So unfortunately we've all taken a hit to the account today. The nice thing is it's only taken away profit, so not too disheartened. And again, we're trading under risk management, and so we're never going to make any real bad losses on the account. Rationale for the trade, as you can see, we've got this long-term sort of channel that it broke out, retested, then we had a change in cyclicity, a new high. Also the commitment of traders were bullish this market, the commercials. So we thought it'd be a nice short-term trade, taking it back up to the top of this channel in and around these previous highs, looking to get short again. But on the back of what's happened today, what we've had is, yes, we've had the euro sell off, but primarily what has been affected more than anything is sterling. The rationale behind that is the war of words about Brexit, the uncertainty, is Britain going to leave the euro? All the war of words again about open borders, MPs are arguing left, right and centre. So what we've seen is now we've seen the sterling today sell off against every major currency. So the future's not looking too bright and rosy actually for sterling. So again, let's sit on the sidelines, see what happens. If we get our technical levels to get short again, we will be now looking to trade this a little bit lower. Kiwi dollar, well, we are short this yet again. I did show you this particular market we were short this morning. Again, it's hit this 6750 barrier, which is proving very difficult to close below. Rationale behind this, not really sure at the minute, but again, this is a trade. We're currently up best part of 120 points off a 40-point stop. So again, we're 3 to 1 up, so for every $1,000 risk, we're $3,000 up. It's a nice profit. We've already taken half off the table, and there's just a second position running. We will be looking to add in from this area should we get a daily close below. We've got monetary policy divergences between New Zealand and the US dollar, so this is a chart we do want to take further to the downside. However, we're going to sit to our rules and let's hope the opportunity comes available. If it doesn't, guess what? There will be another opportunity. Dollar Swiss. Well, this is obviously very correlated to the dollar index. We can see we've got bearish flag on a higher time frame, or bearish channel, however you want to identify it, and then we've also got an upward trend line here. So we've got the counter trend line and trend line. What we're looking for is a daily close above 6,700 and not just by a few pips, a decent amount. Then we'll look to buy it on any sort of pullback, and we'll look to run this up to parity. Aussie dollar, main focus here is we're looking for a sell-off in gold, which should have the same impact on Aussie dollar, and we'll look to get long around mid 73s, and then who knows where this could run to. It may run up to 0.8, it may just run up to where it currently is now, 77s, but we will look to get long around 73.50s, 73.40s. And that is it from our Trading Tuesday, guys. The reason it's very small and not many charts to look at is I covered a few charts this morning in the morning update, so I didn't think it was worthwhile showing cocoa again. We have kept it short. Why? It's a short week. We've only got 2 more trading days. We've got Wednesday and Thursday, so again, we're not really going to be placing any orders towards the back end of the week because we do have Easter looming. So we've got a 4-day trading week this week, a 4-day trading week next week, and then also we also want to see how the markets continue after what happened today. There's more scares around the world about what may happen, terror attacks in London, etc. But this is a time where, guess what, we sit on the sidelines, we have our risk management set, we have our orders set, and we don't try and force the market. It's time to be disciplined. We've had a great start to the year. We're currently, well, I've handed some profit back today, but I'm currently 7.69% up for the year, and long may it continue. So that's our Trading Tuesday, guys. If you do have any questions, drop us an email on info@phoenixblue.co.uk. Feel free to follow us on Instagram, it's Phoenix Blue Trading. Facebook is Phoenix Blue Trading also. Also get in touch. What would you like to know? Is there anything you would like us to talk about in terms of chart-wise? If you're looking at trading and becoming consistent, we've got some great results from our traders that are working with us right now. If you'd like maybe to speak in with any of those, feel free. We'll make the introductions, and we'll be more than willing to speak to new traders, experienced traders, and we'll look to help you on your trading journey. Okay, that's it. Have a great evening. Enjoy your Tuesday night, and we'll see you Wednesday morning for the morning update. Okay, bye-bye.